those in pain cannot enter heaven. Siafang. October 13, 2022. Edited by Chinyu. Pain is a form of conscious illness. Whenever one feels pain, it indicates that they have gone astray. Pain can stem from various sources: the suffering of birth, aging, illness, and death, the pain of unfulfilled desires and inability to let go, the pain of being bullied by others or betrayed by friends, the pain of being unable to repay car or home loans, the pain of not being able to become an official, get rich, or gain fame, the pain of being confined at home and lacking food due to lockdown measures, the pain of power struggles, the pain of being imprisoned, the pain of having one's property robbed, the pain of being cheated on by a partner, the pain of unfulfilled wishes, the pain of encountering disasters, and so on. The source of pain is endless and unfathomable. If we respond to pain with more pain, the suffering will be endless. Heaven will not accept anyone who frequently experiences pain but only welcomes those who frequently feel joy and happiness. Therefore, one must move away from pain and find joy. If we believe that all pain comes from external factors, from others, or from nature, then our pain will be never-ending. No matter how hard we try or how much we cry out, pain will still accompany us. Pain originates from our consciousness. If we feel pain, it indicates that there is a problem with our consciousness, that our consciousness is sick. For example, if we were placed in heaven right now without changing our sick consciousness, even if we lived in paradise, we would still experience endless pain. Suppose our consciousness is perfect and healthy. In that case, we would not feel pain even in what we call hell. From this perspective, we are currently in heaven. The reason we feel that life is unbearable is that our consciousness is in hell. For instance, if you fall in love with someone of the opposite sex and are in a relationship with her, how would you feel if you found out that she had slept with other men? Painful, right? If you feel pain in this situation, the problem lies within your own consciousness. It is your own consciousness in hell that causes your pain. Even if you were in heaven, this kind of consciousness would still create pain for yourself. Pain can be divided into physical pain, mental pain, and spiritual pain. Physical pain primarily refers to bodily pain, mental pain refers to emotional pain, and spiritual pain refers to the suffering caused by one's worldview, values, outlooks on life and life. For the vast majority of people, mental pain surpasses physical and spiritual pain. If we fail to recognize that all pain comes from our own erroneous consciousness, then our lives will be surrounded by pain. Regardless of countless cycles of reincarnation, we will continue to live in pain and will be even less likely to reach heaven. The root of erroneous consciousness lies in the attachment to the self. In general terms, it means always believing that oneself is right while others are wrong. Clinging to one's own rightness and others' wrongness leads to erroneous consciousness. If one fails to recognize this, they are called obstinate and unenlightened. Therefore, each person should realize that attributing their pain to external factors, without self-reflection and constantly blaming and condemning others, is called obstinate and unenlightened. Once someone becomes obstinate and unenlightened and refuses to take the medicine, they become terminally ill with no cure.